Tesla is recalling over 46,000 Cybertrucks in the U.S. due to a defect in the exterior cant rail that could detach while driving, creating a road hazard.
The issue is linked to a cosmetic panel that could detach and then cause a road hazard. It is the 8th recall for the Cybertruck since it was first released in 2023.
A new crisis has just struck Tesla.
This is actually the second time that Tesla's had to do a recall for pieces of trim coming loose, and so it's maybe a little bit of a source of embarrassment.
The Cybertruck, once positioned as the company's flagship, rugged, futuristic, and made to turn heads, is now grabbing attention for all the wrong reasons. Instead of impressing the public, it's becoming a public relations nightmare. Why? Well, stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. And stick around as I reveal something more shocking about Tesla. Reports have surfaced of body panels detaching while in motion, and deliveries have come to an unexpected halt. Even some of Tesla's most loyal supporters are beginning to question what went wrong.
That's a plus side.
Let's try the right.
Try that one, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, man.
It didn't go through. All right.
From poorly attached rims to growing numbers of recalls, the Cybertruck seems to be coming undone, literally. What began as one of the most highly anticipated vehicle launches in recent years is now spiraling into controversy.
So it's ultra hard, cold rolled stainless steel alloy that we've developed. We're going to be using the same alloy in the Starship rocket and in the Cybertruck.
Tesla, already dealing with a sharp drop in its stock price, is now facing its largest recall ever. The company is recalling over 46,000 Cybertrucks, virtually every unit sold so far, after regulators identified serious safety issues, including defective components. This marks its 8th recall for the Cybertruck since its debut in 2023, compounding Tesla's existing struggles.
Sales in California, its main market in the US, plummeted 31% in January from a year ago. European numbers are even worse, dropping 43% in the year's first 2 months.
Adding fuel to the fire is growing criticism of Elon Musk and a decline in overall consumer enthusiasm. This latest issue isn't about competition or regulatory obstacles. It's the vehicle itself. Tesla has halted Cybertruck deliveries after viral social media posts showed exterior parts detaching mid-drive, sometimes flying off at high speeds. At the heart of the problem lies a surprisingly basic flaw in an otherwise high-tech vehicle: glue. Instead of relying on traditional fasteners like bolts or welds, Tesla used adhesive to secure key trim pieces on the Cybertruck. According to a leaked internal Tesla memo reported by Electric and confirmed by sources like the New York Post and Forbes, this design choice has led to serious issues. Tesla has since placed the Cybertruck under what's called a containment hold, a company-specific term for pausing deliveries due to a problem that must be fixed before a full-scale recall is necessary. Think of it as an emergency brake to stop potential defective vehicles from reaching customers.
Pieces of the car are flying off at highway speeds. This is not a problem you want to be having when half the country is abandoning your brand.
The most frequently impacted part is the cant rail trim, a sleek stainless steel strip that runs along the roofline. At least 2 incidents have already been reported to federal safety authorities in which the panel flew off while the vehicle was traveling at highway speeds. One incident, captured by the Cybertruck's internal camera and later shared on YouTube, shows the panel detaching cleanly and sliding across multiple lanes of traffic. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the risk is undeniable. Tesla hasn't confirmed how many vehicles are impacted by the hold, but industry insiders believe the issue could affect every Cybertruck produced from late 2023 through early 2025. Alarmingly, this isn't just a case of one bad production run, it's a deeper design issue tied to the truck's core assembly method.
It's been all over the news that a black Cybertruck got seized and impounded in Manchester. Everyone was talking about it and they were saying it's too heavy, it shouldn't be on the UK roads.
Several owners and EV analysts have even demonstrated the flaw online, showing how these panels can be pulled off by hand, raising serious concerns about the truck's long-term structural integrity and safety. Behind the scenes, Tesla delivery specialists have reportedly been told to hold off on handing over Cybertrucks to customers while keeping buyers informed of ongoing fixes.
The most talked about electric car probably ever. The Tesla Cybertruck has landed in the UK.
Engineers are now racing against the clock to resolve the issue, but so far, there's no definitive timeline for when deliveries will start up again. Regardless, the damage, especially to Tesla's public image, is already starting to show. But this issue goes far beyond just exterior panels flying off. The real concern lies in the alarming frequency of recalls tied to the Cybertruck.
It has already faced at least 4 safety probes by NHTSA, including a look at a so-called premium autonomous driving feature that may have trouble identifying items on the road during times of low visibility.
Since its release, Tesla has issued 8 official recalls for the Cybertruck in just 15 months. That's approximately 1 recall every 2 months. And these aren't just minor software bugs or cosmetic issues. We're talking about serious safety concerns that could cause accidents, injuries, or worse. The most recent recall affects nearly 47,000 Cybertrucks after the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration flagged a metal trim piece that could come loose while driving. But this is just the latest in a series of troubling setbacks.
The company will fix the issue for free using a new adhesive and bolt. This is the Cybertruck's 8th recall since its launch in late 2023, following problems like drive power loss and tire pressure warning.
Earlier recalls have involved problems just as serious, if not more. One particularly alarming defect involved the accelerator pedal. In some vehicles, the floor trim could trap the pedal, preventing it from returning to its resting position. That means the driver could lose the ability to slow down, an issue disturbingly reminiscent of Toyota's infamous unintended acceleration crisis in the early 2010s. And now, it's happening in a 6,800-pound vehicle capable of sports car acceleration. That's a potentially deadly combination. Another serious recall involved a faulty inverter, a crucial component in electric vehicles responsible for converting battery power into usable current that drives the motor. If that part fails, the vehicle can completely lose drive power, effectively shutting down mid-motion. Picture that happening while you're merging onto a busy freeway. That's not a minor glitch, it's a terrifying mechanical failure.
Past auto flops that just looked ridiculous or sold badly, Musk's truck is also a focal point for global Tesla protests, spurred by the billionaire's job-slashing Doge roll and MAGA politics.
To ensure you're in the loop about such issues, subscribe to this channel. Now, back to Tesla's blunder. Each time a new issue crops up, Tesla typically responds with an over-the-air update or a quick service tweak. But in many cases, these band-aid solutions haven't been enough. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, has begun scrutinizing Tesla's approach, particularly when serious hardware problems are addressed through software updates.
Elon Musk has got to go! Elon Musk has got to go!
Perhaps most telling of all is the silence from Tesla's leadership. There's been no public pivot, no apology, no roadmap, just quiet changes, falling metrics, and a shrinking fan base. And even if Tesla manages to restore public trust, fix the vehicles, and mend its image, the global market still isn't buying into the Cybertruck hype. What do you think is the future for this Cybertruck? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.